What's up, Pack Nation? It is Pack here, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about all the city jerseys that were released for NBA 2K20, and they were also technically released in the NBA, and I wanted to rank them from number 30 from the worst to number 1, the best, in my personal opinion. This opinion has nothing to do with the meaning of these jerseys. I'm just talking about how they look like and which ones look the freshest and which ones look the worst. That's all I'm doing in this video. Before this video starts, be an OG, join the Pack Nation, subscribe. If you're one of the 75% of people that watch these videos and is not subscribed, don't be lame, subscribe. Now, let's get this video started. At number 30, the worst city jersey is the Grizzlies because they don't even have one. They're the only team in the NBA that have, for some reason, have refused to make one, which I didn't even know was possible. I thought you had to make one. It's odd. They have the throwback jerseys, the Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys, which are awesome, but that's like it. They don't have an official city jersey, so that is why they're at number 30 on this list. The next team is the Pelicans. They technically don't have a brand new city jersey. It's not even in 2K yet, so we can't even really talk about them. That's why I have them at 29. What they're apparently using is the same one as last year, and the same one last year is just okay. Honestly, I thought this was a great chance to make a brand new one. The New Orleans Pelicans have always... They're a new team, so they don't have that many jerseys in their history. This would have been a great time to add one, especially because now that you have Zion on the team, Brandon Ingram has been balling out. Like, you have good talent on this team, and when Zion comes back really good, they could win games. This was a great chance to make a really cool jersey, and they haven't, so that's a shame. At number 28, it is obvious. It's the one that everyone's been making fun of, the Dallas Mavericks city jersey. There's nothing really to say about this one. Okay. When you look at the text, it just looks lame. It looks like graffiti, but like that kitty 90s graffiti. It's transitioning from a light blue to a dark blue. The green is fine. This is Mavs color, so I'm not really dissing that. It just doesn't look good. That gradient is like something in the early 2000s you would have done. This is something that you would have done back in the early 2000s. This is not cool anymore. Not a fan. I guess a star on the belt's kind of okay. Besides that, I'm not really digging it. I get the colors, I'm cool with the colors, but it's how they made the jersey is just lame. It's a shame because Luka Doncic has been doing awesome this year, and it would have been awesome to have a really good jersey with that, but oh well. At number 27, it is the San Antonio Spurs. I'm going to keep dissing this jersey until either they change it or I die. I get that it's the Army. I understand why they did it. I understand the colors and everything, but dude, I'm tired of this. We want Fiesta colors. Even if it was a Fiesta colored camo jersey, I'd be happy. But we want Fiesta colors. That's the whole point of a city jersey, that you embrace the city. The city's known for their Fiesta colors, and we're not celebrating it. That is lame. It's annoying. We have some of the best colorways in the NBA when we do city, and we refuse to do that. And so, yeah. And even this one, it looks like they have I can't tell if that's a gray or a green, but even then, it's just it's not a good jersey at all. It's gross. At number 26, it is the Oklahoma City Thunder. You guys know how I feel about gray jerseys. I don't think they look good, and this is a odd green color. The yellow looks fine. I feel like they could have done something cool here, but this is literally just their normal jersey, but in gray. And I mean, that's fine. And I'm sure that there's some good meaning behind this. I'm sure there's a reason they did this, but it's just not a good color for this jersey. It just doesn't look good at all. Now at number 25, it is the Warriors. Now the Warriors have the town jersey that they've been doing for the city. This time it's just black and blue. Still don't like it. I hate their neck collar. I'm not a fan of it at all. The tree, in my opinion, is lame. The colorway for this is not great at all. It's just, overall, I don't like any of this for the most part. Now for number 25, it is the Pistons jersey. Now, I'm someone who actually likes racing a lot, so I'd be cool with this, but for some reason, I think the colors are not great. I feel like if they made the jersey white, it would have looked a little better, white with blue stripes. And I feel like the stripes should have gone down all the way, not should have just stopped on the jersey. It should have continued with the shorts. It just doesn't look good at all here. I'm not sure what they could have done differently, but yeah, not a great fan of this at all either. Now for the Phoenix Suns, a team that's been doing surprisingly good. They have Los Suns as their city jersey. I like what they did with the collar. I think that little sleeve on the leg, that's kind of sick. And it's a black jersey and it looks pretty good for the most part. Overall, it's an okay jersey. It's just okay. I think the Los Suns is fine. They could have changed it to something else. Maybe made it look a little cool. They could have done some design with this jersey as well. Maybe add the sun somewhere. But for the most part, it's actually okay. I actually kind of like it a good amount. For number 22, it is the Atlanta Hawks, and they have this peach and black colored jersey. Black jerseys are usually hard to really mess up. For the most part, they're nice jerseys. The peach is actually a cool color, but peach tree to me is just this, okay, whatever. I'm sure it's whatever the meaning is, I'm sure there's a meaning behind it, but it just looks whatever. It's the most simple and plain It just says Peachtree, it's black with the colorway, and that's it. There's nothing special or new about this or different. I feel like this is a pretty baseline jersey. That's why I have it at number 22. Now for number 21, it is the Boston Celtics. Now, this one got a lot of hate as well. And at first I didn't like it because of the color they chose, which was like a blue, like a teal. But now it's green. I mean, it's Irish. It's an Irish text. It's Boston. It looks fine to me. Like, it's not the sickest jersey ever. But it's different for sure. The green, the gold, the Boston, like, Irish text, it looks fine. It looks chill for me. They even made sure the Nike logo and the General Electric logo are all the same colors. It fits. It looks fine. So I think it looks cool. At number 20, it is the Orlando Magic one. Now, this one's one that people begged for. They wanted them to have orange colors for their colorway. And I think it just looks okay. Another one is just kind of like a baseline. Like, yeah, it's fine. Usually I don't like gray jerseys, but I think actually this is like pretty okay. Overall, it's just a basic jersey, and that's really it. That's how I feel about it. The same thing goes with the Rockets. It just says H-Town on it. It's a white jersey. Nothing special at all. This is the most boring, plain, but at least it doesn't look bad jersey of them all. Honestly, if they had that Travis Scott jersey, that one looked sick. I know they couldn't do it because you can't even see the number on it, but if they did something like that, that would have been way better. This is just kind of boring and simple. Now, again, with the Charlotte Hornets at number 18 is another one that I'm always like, gray is bad, but this is a lighter gray. It just says CHA on it. A very simple jersey. Again, plain, gray, clean. Nothing special about it, but doesn't look bad at all. It looks clean, and that's why I have it here. They could have done obviously something more entertaining, but that's fine. Now for number 17, I give them the pass with the Kings because I feel like they did at least tried something. The color is actually pretty sick. Red, white, like a light blue. Like it looks pretty good in my opinion. I actually like the colors a lot. I don't like how they have this like separation from the top of the collar, kind of like they're like G League jerseys to me. But besides that, it looks fine. The line on the side looks cool and everything. I dig it a lot, but it could have been a little better, in my opinion. The same thing goes with the Knicks, kind of similar to last year's. They look fine. The colors are cool. I like how it says New York on it. Like the text is like really clean and simple, and it's not curved. Usually the New York on the jersey has always been curved. This time it's straight. It's pretty sick. It's not super special or anything. The Knicks have always had pretty basic jerseys, but it's just okay, and I like it. Now for number 15, it is the Pacers. Another one that has something to do with racing. They have the Indy 500 kind of like checkered flag on the left side of the jersey. They have a circle with a number on it and the Motorola logo and everything. It looks actually kind of nice. Like, I'm not saying it's special or anything, or it's different, or even that it's better than most. I feel like it's a pretty middle of the pack. I know a lot of people didn't like it because they think the jersey's all over the place, but I think it actually looks pretty cool, pretty sick, and at least they try to be a little creative with it, so I like it. Now at number 14, it is the Brooklyn Nets, where it says Bed-Stuy on it. It has their kind of what they had before on the collars, which was like I believe it's like a Subway reference. But still, the white jersey, it says Bed-Stuy on it. Simple, clean. It has like the graffiti style logo, which I know I just made fun of the Mavericks for doing it, but at least the Nets have like cool colors with it, or like simple colors. It looks better this way. Not green and blue and like nasty. This is like pretty clean and it looks nice. So I like this one. At number 13, you know I usually don't like the Wizards jerseys, but I actually like this one a good amount. Even though it's simple, it has the stars on the side. It has the DC logo on the top with the number on the bottom. Again, it's pretty simple for the most part, but simple sometimes is good, and it looks pretty nice to me. No real like complaints with that at all. Pretty sick. At number 12, it is the Chicago Bulls. I mean, when you make their jersey light blue, I can't hate it. They have the blue Bulls logo with the red like aesthetic on it with the white horns. It has little like accents of white. All in all, it looks pretty sick. I'm not a fan of where the number placement is, but I guess they could have put it below it, but that wouldn't have looked good either. It's kind of tough. What it would have been cool is if they have like the bull breathing down, and then it would have made like a cloud, and then you had the number in the cloud. That would have been kind of cool, but still, that looks pretty sick for the most part. At number 11, it is the Denver Nuggets. Now, for the Denver Nuggets, I believe it's a black jersey. It may be a really dark blue, but I think it's a black jersey with their original Nuggets like kind of design where it had the rainbow across, and then it has like the city and some mountains. That looks sick. The number placement's okay. If they made it a little bigger, it would have been nicer. But for the most part, these are different. They're definitely like creative, and I liked how they went with these. I have no problem with this one at all. Now at number 10, it is the Milwaukee Bucks with Cream City on the jersey. Oh yeah? Well, But ignoring the name of it, which I understand why it's called that, it's a sick jersey. The color is nice. It's cream color. The accents of it of blue and also green are nice. Like, for the most part, these are pretty sick. If they made the Harley Davidson the same color as like the green and blue, that would have been better. But still, for the most part, it's a really cool jersey. At number 9, it is the Philadelphia 76ers. Kind of similar to the Bucks one. It is a cream color. It has a Philadelphia cross, like with like it looks like a handwriting, like signature. It has 21 right there. Like, that's a really clean way to do it. It has a Liberty belt on the belt. All in all, a really sick jersey. No problem with it at all. Simple but sick. At number 8, the final cream color jersey. It is the Portland Trailblazers, where they have Rip City on it. I love those colors so much. I didn't think they were going to make black, red, and white work with this cream color, but yet somehow they made it work really well. Looks clean. The Rip City looks awesome. I really hate the number placement when people do that, but I wish it was on like the bottom, like center. But still, besides that, it looks clean for the most part. From now on, at number 7, these are all the ones that I absolutely love, with the Lakers. This one is awesome. It's kind of a throwback to back with Kobe and Shaq days with that collar. It is the Lakers yellow, or I guess gold, with that like 3D style Lakers logo, and that's what they kind of had back in like the early 90s and 1980s. It says Dr. Jeannie Buss on the belt. It has a number that it's white, but it also has the 3D thing going for it on the, like the shadow. Overall, one of the sicker, and I know they have like stars on the side. Overall, one of the sicker jerseys out there for sure. And it made sure that the sponsor was the same color as the purple. Like, it's consistent. It's awesome. Like, it is really, really sick, and one of my favorite ones for sure. Now at number 6, it is the same as last year, but still it's awesome. The Utah Jazz's jersey is sick. Like, I've already talked about it before, but I know I made fun of the Mavericks for doing that like gradient color change, but the Utah Jazz kind of made it like layers, so it looks, I don't know, it looks nice. Like, I can't really like diss it in any way. It just looks really sick to me. And my favorite thing is that it fills the jersey. Utah fills the jersey. The 45 fills the jersey. Like, that's what I think all jerseys need to do. But at number 5, it is the Timberwolves. Now, this one is MSP. I'm believing it's referencing to their old team back when it was created. But that light blue is awesome with the hint of white and like just one white stripe there. Or I guess like collar or sleeve. I mean, man, that's just, it's so simple, but it's so clean. Like, it's so nice. One of the better city jerseys out there right now for sure. Same thing goes with number 4, and that is the Raptors jerseys. Oh, these are so nice. The black, like, it's the OVO colors, but still, man, that classic Toronto text is so sick. One of the best texts ever in NBA history. It fills the jersey. Big Toronto, big number. The sponsor is the same color as everything else. It's not like out of place, kind of like how the Bucks had it. It is sick. Like, the best black jersey easily in the city jerseys for sure. Like, this one's awesome. At number 3, it is the Clippers jersey. At first, it took me a little bit to like this one, but it has that GTA LA kind of text going on, and that's cool. I like it a lot. It fills the jersey again. It has the black collar, but it also has that red and blue colors of the Clippers on the sleeves, so it doesn't ignore the colors of the Clippers. It has the Clippers logo on the belt, which again, I don't like it when they're ignoring the team. Like, they need to make sure they relate it to the team, so that's good. The Bumble logo is the same colors as everything else. Like, it is a perfect jersey that didn't make any mistakes, and it looks clean, and it looks awesome on Kawhi, I gotta be honest. At number 2, it is the Cleveland Cavaliers jerseys. Not only is it throwing back to their old colors from history of blue, that maroon have, and that gold they have, that Cleveland logo, but it just says CLE. Looks awesome. It's like the C looks really, really sick. It's a throwback to 0. It fills the jersey. It does everything right. It has the thing that the Knicks is doing where it has like lines on the sides. Everything about it. So clean, so good. It's a shame the Cavaliers suck because these jerseys are awesome, and I hope they use them for a really long time for the city jerseys because this is really good. It really is. And finally, at number 1, it is the Miami Heat city jerseys, the Vice jersey. They've done the pink one, they've done a black one, they've done a white one. Finally, they needed to do the light blue one, and they finally did it. I mean, what can I say about it? It looks so good. For the most part, it fills the jersey. It puts the number on the side, but at least it makes the number big. The Miami Vice text is beautiful. It has the 3D thing going on, like how I said with the Lakers. It's consistent when it comes to the collar and the sleeves. Everything about it is just beautiful, and the color is awesome. It is a perfect jersey, and that's why I have it at number 1 on this list. That is my list. Do you agree with me or disagree? Leave it in the comments below, and if you like my channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.